Howdy ho, my peeps! Got some weird lighting, but that's okay. I kind of like it. It's kind of spooky. I'm going to quickly, though, wipe off my lens and see if that helps. I'm always keeping it real, you know, wiping my lens with my shirt while you watch. Okay, that's a little better, huh? Alrighty, so as you can see, I've repurpled my hair. I'm feeling so much better because I'm feeling normal, unlike myself. So I always like it when I've got my natural hair color back. Thank you, Miss Susan, again. Okay, so I wanted to show you what I got for my birthday. And this is in no particular order. So I'm going to start with what I'm wearing. You've seen Miss Susan's beautiful necklace. I'm going to take this down a little bit. More. There we go. That's better. Okay, you see my great necklace, which I love. Look at this bracelet. My friend Lori gave this to me. Isn't this beautiful? It has this big flower and a butterfly. It's all sparkly and enameled. Hello, is this me or what? So I've got the bling going on. I'm just loving it. This actually came to me by way of well, it wasn't a regift exactly. It was something Lori had in her collection, and she just felt moved to give it to me because it reminded her of me. So I love it. I'll probably wear it a lot. Now the little kids you saw that were here, Marlene and Gordo, they each gave me a gift. They gave me exactly the same thing. It's so cute. There's the same thing in each package. A bag of Ghirardelli milk chocolate caramel squares. And these little pillows, you hang them over your door handle. They both say the same thing. Believe. I love that sentiment of believe, particularly now, because we haven't made it all the way to California's election returns yet, so we still don't know what's going on. It looks like it's a very close race at this point. So I'm still in the dark as I'm speaking to you now. But I believe that we will somehow persevere and get through whatever weirdness is ahead of us. So I'm going to believe that because I can't not. So those are from the kids. Now, my friend Margie brought me a bottle of Cham Blanc wine, okay? But let me show you what came with the wine. It's down in here. Okay. I don't have a wine cork thing. Look at the one she got me. It's a Sugar Skull wine cork. Is that cool? I love it. It is so me. Well, oddly enough, my friends Tom and Jenny brought me two funny things. One funny thing and one like super cool thing. The funny thing they brought me was a fire extinguisher, because we all know about how we were fighting fires this past summer, so they figured they were going to ready me for whatever happened next summer. So I love it. Oh, shoot. But here's the other thing they gave me. This is just great. Day of the Dog. Dia de los Perros. Isn't that cool? It's a dog Sugar Skull Day of the Dog. I love it. So here is my Day of the Dead gifts. My theme for this crazy birthday. Now my friend Gracie gave me some really cool stuff. Let me show you what she gave me. All right. She gave me two very beautiful things that are very me. The first one is this lovely cosmetics bag in purple with a little flower thing going on. Love it. And this beautiful infinity scarf, which I adore. Love it. It's got purple and pink on a white background. Let's see if I can uninfinity it. And it's my colors, it's my style. I adore it, okay? Too cool, super cool. But let me show you the other thing she gave me. All right, now, first of all, I gotta set this up. Gracie and I have been going to the movies all summer. We've seen, I don't know, 5 or 6 movies this summer together, which is notable because I never go to the movies. I don't like going to the movies. Movies always made me nervous. I didn't like to sit next to people I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. So we started going early this summer, maybe late last spring. And one of the movies we saw was The Secret Life of Pets, which we both adored. This is what she got me. Ah, look at its little eyes. Isn't that cool? It says a bunch of different things. It's a walking, talking snowball. If you haven't seen the movie, Snowball was this cute little white bunny, so fluffy and sweet, who happened to be the gang leader of the bad animals. So that was just too funny. You can get, for those of you who have seen the movie, you can also get this in Mel, Max, or Gidget, who were the other main players in the show. So I just love this. This is fun, and I love it. I love toys. Then from my friends and neighbors across the street, Sippy and Lorena, I got something that is particularly dear to my heart because I'm going to be using it soon in a video, and it is a Dollar Tree gift card. Yep, they know me so well. So I will do a special haul and I will use this Dollar Tree gift card. So I'll figure out some, theme for it. So anyway, that I thought was real sweet. My cards were darling. This one came from Tom and Jenny, the people that gave me the fire extinguisher and the Day of the Dog thing. It's got this little chick on a motorcycle, and it says, "Happy birthday, wild thing." Love Tom and Jenny. Isn't that cute? Love it. And I think that was, I don't think I got any other cards outside of the ones I did a video about, which I might not have uploaded yet. Yeah, so that was it. I just want to say, this is the first birthday party celebration I've done or had done for me in years. And a lot of it was because I was so busy with my parents and my dad when he got sick, then passing away, and then dealing with my mom for a couple of years. I just wasn't thinking about celebrating, and I wasn't thinking about, throwing myself a party. I threw a lot of parties for other people, but I just didn't think about doing it for myself. And this year I did, and I did for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is that I've been doing some research. I kind of got off on this tangent where I was reading about Hecate, the Greek goddess Hecate, and I'm really kind of feeling an affinity for her. She is representative of changes, crossroads, the underworld, which I don't find to be a scary thing. I think the underworld is as important as the upper world. She is particularly associated with knives or blades, serpents, snakes, owls, and pomegranates. Those are symbols that you often see around her. I have so many knives. I carry a knife in my purse. I've got knives in my drawers. My husband has given me beautiful knives for gifts over the years. My very first favorite knife I still have, it's a candy striped switchblade that had belonged to my grandfather. And I used to carry that to school in my junior high years. I don't know why, I just did. I've always loved knives, blades, particularly the Japanese sword blades that the Japanese artisans would make. It would take forever with all the folded steel. That's always fascinated me. Oddly enough, this year, pomegranates are playing a huge role in my decorating scheme. And I've got little fuzzy owls everywhere that I'd found at the Dollar Tree. And I am at a bit of a crossroads in my life, a good crossroad. So it was interesting how I felt after reading about this mythological goddess. I felt a lot of identification with her. Well, her symbol it's a threefold goddess. She has the face of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, and they're each facing out in her imagery, often, not always, but often. And I have now entered my cronehood. I read somewhere that the traditional year of becoming a crone, of doing a croning ceremony, if you're into that, or just sort of acknowledging that you've moved into that space, is your 56th year, which I just completed. So your 50th birthday, actually, is the time you normally celebrate that. I didn't find out about that until 2 weeks before my 57th birthday. But when I look back at this past year of being 56 years old, so much has coalesced in my life. So much about how I view myself, how I view the world, how I deal with other people, how I handle my relationships. For better or worse, with all my faults and warts and problems, I feel like I'm a cohesive whole. I don't feel like the parts of me are sticking out in space like they have for most of my life. And I think that's what being a crone is all about. You finally reach the place where you have something to give back. You have some wisdom, relatively. And you have some time in your early cronehood and some energy, if you're smart, to be able to do that. So I started my birthday today with a phone call from a dear YouTube friend of mine who is going through some issues right now in her life, and she doesn't have anyone to call. She lives in a kind of a remote area. She's not super close to her family, and she called me and she needed to talk. So I was able to share with her my perspective on the things she's going through and cheer her up and make her feel better. By the end of the 2 hours that we talked, I felt like I had done what I was supposed to do. Reinforce some things, give her some ideas to think about, let her know she's not alone, and that I went through exactly what she's going through, and I'm going through some of it now myself as well, and how I'm handling it. And it was really neat to be able to spend this birthday helping somebody else out. That was cool. I don't have regrets about my birthday, but some of the things that would have made it better is if Abigail had been here, that would have been great. If Leanne had been here, would have been great. And of course, all the rest of all y'all. I mean, my YouTube family is so important to me. And I know that, you hear people say that all the time. Oh, I love you guys. Well, guess what? We really do love you guys. We really do love each other. And we really are supported in ways we would not be supported if we didn't have one another. So, thank you. Thank you for being here on my birthday week, for sending me all the birthday wishes. Thank you for the cards and the gifts, everything that has come my way from my YouTube family. It is cherished. And you are cherished. And just know that. So, I'm going to bring my video to a close. All of my friends have gone home. We had a great day and into the evening. I mean, it's nighttime now, and there was one point I was over there lying on my couch, and all of my friends were all gathered around in a circle, and conversations were flying across the room, and people were laughing, and Benny Goodman's playing or Mancini, I think, was playing in the background. We're listening to Benny Goodman now. And people were having so much fun, and they were enjoying one another so much. And I lay on my couch kind of in the background, and I watched that happen, and it was just this feeling of bliss. It's exactly what I wanted on my birthday. So, I'm happy, and I hope you are too. So tomorrow morning we march out into a new world, and we shall see what the rest of, you know, the months ahead bring. I think the more positive we stay about whatever happens, the better we're all going to be. So, got to fight that. Got to fight those bad feelings. And I believe that's all I have to say. So, I do love you, and I will see you guys later. Bye!